I want to make you aware today of a crisis that we have in this country, that we have around the world. And the crisis is a crisis of leadership. We have over 130 million people in our workforce who go home every day feeling they work for a company that doesn't care about them.
My name's Barhrke. I'm currently a mechanical assembler. I started working for paper converting when I was 19 years old. And it was a good job. I was very happy to get it, but it was just that. It was a job. It was a feast or famine type of industry. You could be working a lot of overtime, and very shortly after, they had to lay you off. I tried my best not to listen to the rumor mill. Sometimes they'd come true, which was shocking. There was no communication whatsoever. What was going to happen, what was happening. You just came in and you did your job and you went home. That was very difficult because that really affects you emotionally, even when you're trying to resist it. I definitely felt at the very bottom of the ladder.
Breaking news. A major employer in Northeast Wisconsin announces big changes in an effort.
We're learning more today about layoffs impacting hundreds of local workers.
You are in the dark and you live off a rumor mill. You can see the signs. I think we might get laid off, or I think things are slowing up, or I think they're going to sell the business. And that seriously affects, that doesn't leave your mind. It can affect how you talk to your significant other, or how you talk to your kids. It was to a point where I just was not comfortable with where paper converting was going, so I left.
Our goal is to create an environment where everybody matters.
CEO Robert Chapman responded today saying he is passionate about creating a successful American-based manufacturing company.
What's the transition mean for the company's
We need
future?
to solve this tomorrow. We just need to engage our heads and our hearts in a leadership process that validates the worth of every individual.
I kept friends that still worked at PC, especially one of them was, I would consider kind of a mentor. So his words carried a lot of weight, and he told me about the changes that were happening.
Our responsibility is to create an environment where people can discover their gifts, develop their gifts, share their gifts, and be recognized and appreciated for doing so.
I thought about it and I said, yeah, I'm going to try. And I was hired really quickly. I could just tell the changes that had happened. It was so different. With Barry-Wehmiller, I feel I'm getting the real deal. Immediately, I could tell that when you have your leaders seek you out, they recognize through your experience, you're skilled and there's things that they could learn. They want your opinion, they want your input, and they actually use it. Troubling things or things you can't figure out or questions you have, there's no reason you have to carry that with you, because you just go get those answered or get it solved or get help in having it solved. I'll bring positive home, but there's no reason for me to bring negative.
Which creates an opportunity for them to go home each night to their families and have a more meaningful life, a life of purpose where they feel valued and where they get the chance to be what they were brought on this earth to be.
My wife was surprised because I actually engaged her, like, oh, this is what happened today, and you should see this, and it kind of threw her for a loop a little. She even commented to my parents, boy, he really likes what he's doing. They give you responsible freedom. That kind of like builds the pride in what you're doing, like you just start taking ownership. You're all striving towards that.
A key part of what we teach is to reach out, to recognize and celebrate the goodness in people.
When you have your leaders recognize you're really putting forth the effort, it doesn't go unnoticed. You know how they say a simple thank you goes a long way sometimes, and it truly does. It really means something. It's those little things that just it builds pride in you. I'll see a customer come in, you can see the smile on the customer's face. You're just like, oh yeah, I built that. You definitely feel like you're part of the team, you're part of the organization, not just a cog at the bottom. Truly human leadership is showing that they care about you and what you're thinking and what you need translates to what a business genuinely needs. Productivity, quality, on-time delivery follows along. I enjoy what I do. This is very refreshing to work in a pleasant environment like that. The old saying, happy employees make good employees. That's very true.
We can have a dramatic impact on this world if we accept the responsibility for that life that joined our organization and shared our gifts, that we can change the world. We don't need the government or politicians or any organization. It is up to us, the way we treat each other every day and the profound impact that makes on our life when we go home, to know that our life matters.